Hello everyone, I hope you're going well. Today I will just explain you how to prepare for a chess tournament in only a week. Then I will explain you how to prepare for a chess tournament when you have a month and 2 months and more. So first of all, if you only have a week, I would recommend you to watch every day, some YouTube channels and some video games analysis just to make sure that your thinking process is the proper one. For example, discipline, how to think for your opponents, just you have to be able to see your opponent's ideas, and the only way to do so is only to if you have to look at some videos explaining how to think. So that is the first part. Second thing, do a lot of pauses. For example, pauses storm. You have to be tactical, tactically aware of every motif. And even though these tactics might actually be very simple, what matters the most isn't the tactic itself. It's the connection between your eyes, the chessboard, and your brain. And these classical patterns, tactical checkmating patterns are good enough to help you win and have very good chess tournament results, because what matters the most when you play chess is to be able to see everything and can possibly play all the best moves for you without even thinking. That's already a huge advantage. And by doing so, try to reach like 30 puzzle streak. If you feel like, yeah, 30 is actually pretty simple, keep going, and do it every day until the tournament starts. And that is the best way to prepare when you only have a week. Now, if you only have a month, I would recommend you to do classical puzzles, the very tough one, rated plus 600 rating points, so that you will be sure that all the puzzles that you will play and do, will help you to not only think but really improve at chess. For example, here I see that if I take rook takes, I can take, but now if I evaluate this position, it doesn't feel like I'm winning. For example, check, king there, and I think that I might have an advantage, for example, a rook there, I take, eventually some checks, and I see how to eventually make progresses. So, for example, there must be something better. Now I start to think about rook there. I'm threatening a checkmate. The only way to stop that is by playing rook d1, but then I can just take and win the rook. So rook there, probably the best move would be to take the knight. I take back. Am I really sure that I'm better in that position? I don't know. Just for the sake of it, I will still play this move, but check this. Actually, it's difficult. I think I'm better now because if king there, there's still check and rook e2, so I might be better, like rook d5. I take king there, king g3. I should be winning. So I think that is the best move. It's not. But you see, if I keep thinking and if I keep, pushing myself, I will actually find the answer. Probably the answer was taking here. Oh, king h2. You see, when you have a month, you have time to eventually think about everything and, make sure that your mind is ready to calculate even and, calculate and find moves like king h2. And when you have a month or more, then, it's easier. Okay, and I think now it's king takes and king takes f4. Yeah, the puzzle is actually also very, very harsh. Yeah, it's not that move. Obviously, it's not that move, and now it has to be rook check, and I go back and I take the a pawn, and this is now a very hard puzzle because understanding that you will win thanks to the a pawn, that's just crazy. But okay, when you have a month to work on that, it's easy. We're not doing that anymore. Like, I'm not doing it anymore because I'm not playing in tournament right now. But for the European amateur, I would certainly have to do it again. It's exactly how I did 2 years ago. And when you have more than 2 months, then just learn a new opening. For example, learn some easy setups, some easy openings that you will play and use against lower rated opponents. For example, when you see that your opponent is 1700, he's lacking a lot. He will have a lot of weaknesses in tactics, middle game, long-term strategy. He will probably calculate very good because nowadays 1700s play very good chess. They are capable of creating a lot of quality chess. But I don't think that when it comes to strategy, they are the best chess players that have ever lived. For a good reason. It's easy to work on tactics, but not on strategy. So keep working on your openings. Find something easy, very minimalistic repertoire. For example, the London system against lower rated players, and against higher rated players, you should find something solid with the white pieces and with the black pieces. Because if it's in a solid opening, you will always have a small advantage. For example, the Queen's Gambit or the Catalan, it's good to have a small advantage after 10 moves. Um, and the players with the black pieces will always struggle finding something to beat you. So if you play, for example, very solidly with the white and with the black pieces, the higher rated players will actually collapse mentally because they will have to not only beat you, and of course you won't blunder anything tactically, so it will be very difficult for them. But also they will have to find a way to punish the Catalan opening or the Queen's Gambit, which play, which chess master or who is capable of doing so, or whom is capable of doing so. So against stronger rated players, Catalan with the white pieces, Karo Khan with the black pieces against e4, um, Queen's Gambit against, Queen's Gambit declined against Queen's Gambit, classical open Catalan against the Catalan opening. And of course, against everything like f4, b4, find some lines on YouTube. For example, there is a very strong guy. I will show you his name. I'm doing a small advertisement. This guy's name. Wait, I beat the Polish opening. I can show you this guy. This guy is actually very strong. I like him. Uh, somewhere. I beat the Pol. Yeah, exactly. It's this guy, Robert Plunkett's Chess Lab, and this guy is producing very, very good and high quality, easy chess content, and it's for all level. And basically, keep that guy's name in mind because this guy is extremely strong. Okay, he's a national master, so I think we do have the same strength, more or less. Oh, he actually has a book. I like it. And basically, this guy is very strong, and he's explaining everything very simple. There is a very good playlist that I would recommend from this guy. It's the must known openings. It's somewhere here. I'm taking my time now because it's the way I am. Yeah, must know openings. And basically you will have very good content here. For example, how to face the Catalan. You will have a very nice way to destroy the Catalan, the Trompowski, and some other lines, So I would recommend you this guy's playlist at 100% if you want to improve on openings. And basically, if you know these openings, you will never suffer against any sidelines. And plus, if you are improving your own openings, and you keep having minimalistic opening repertoires that you know very in pretty much details, you will always have a solid advantage against weaker opponents and stronger opponents. That's all I had to say. Thank you very much. Hopefully see you in the future. Take care.